Hello everyone, I'm Bunage Pro and I'm making a series for RPG Maker XP. Now the first part of the series I'm going to go over map making. I'm going to go in detail and so far depth so you can actually make professional looking games. So please follow along on the series and keep on checking it out each week. I'm going to start by opening up the program, RPG Maker XP. Now up here in the upper left corner you see File, New Project, and this is how you make your whole entire game start to come into play. You gotta first come up with a title, which some people actually like to change the name afterwards when they get their game completed or they're in the mix of finishing it. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and make up a random name. Oops. Alright, I know it's not the best of names, but it will do. And anyways, if you misspell something like that, you can easily change it. And for my folder name, I'm going to keep that as the same as it is right now, because I can change that later on too. Location, it's going to be set on desktop for me. But anyways, I'm going to click OK. Now, don't be intimidated. This is very simple and very easy of an interface. Basically, if you look up here, this green field is where the player is going to be running around and doing the adventure that you make. So that's where your map making and everything will be put into right there, so the player can see. Don't worry about this gray field right here. The player will never see that or even know about it. Anyways, right here on the left side of the screen, we have the tile set. Now, this one is grassland, which you can change the tile set to anything you like. This one's grassland for many reasons, because it has all these items for like a simple little grass area with little trees and things. And you can easily change it to like beach or a mountain tile set, which you'll see pieces for that specific scenery that you want to see. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and change it, so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. If you go down here, you see Going Deep into Darkness. That is my main folder of my game. And then map 001, that is this map right here, which I'm going to right click it, map properties. Now I can see the name of this map, and I recommend you change the name to something that you recognize, or something that people can actually tell what it is. So if you're on a group of a team, you want them to understand, like, hey, if I go on this map, I should expect to know what it is just by looking at the name. So I'm gonna just do a simple name. It's not gonna be the best of names yet again, because this is just a simple show how to do a couple things. Anyways, tile set. Yet again, a tile set. They have so many. They have ruins, and they have any things that you actually like. They have mines, sewer, inner body, dark space, castle, desert, beach, just like I was telling you before. What I'm going to do is mountain, and then right here you see the width. Now, just to show you what the width is, if I put the box right here, this right here, going left to right, that is the width. And if you want the map to go more to the right, you're going to have to up the width to go more to the right. I'm just going to keep mine at 20. And then for the height is going down. Okay? So it's going more down, and if you want it to be longer, you just up the height, which I'm keeping it at 15, standard. So, anyways, and then you see auto change BGM. That stands for background music. Now, basically when you open it up, you're going to see all kinds of nice ways to make your map to come to life and more scariness, spooky, more joyful, or any kind of thing. Which, if I click one of these, you should hear the theme or any of the songs. Anyways, so after I got done clicking it, I had to click stop because it kind of continues on playing if you do not click stop. And I'll go ahead and give you a demonstration of it doing that glitch. See, the music is already playing still even though I clicked OK. So you have to keep in mind, you gotta click stop after you select your music and tested it. You click OK. Now you click the little box right there. Now this is the secondary background noise. And now this is kind of where your map kind of comes into more of a life. You got the wind, rain, waves, river, waterfall, fire, quake, like drips. Yeah, anyways, all the way down the list. And if I click on these, I'll show you, like, for people, this is like for a castle or a village or something like that. People are talking in the background, making some noise. That will make your map come to more of a life. If you can hear it right now, I just clicked it. And as you can see for the volume, I can make it go higher if I wish to. I'm going to keep it at 75 because I want the first main music to be higher than that so to overlap the secondary sound to make it more joyful, and you don't have to listen to the people talking all the time. You get to listen to music. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now I'm going to leave this one alone right here, as you can change that if you wish, and I'll probably do that in a different video to show you what those are for. Now I'm going to click OK. Now you can see my tile set. I can't really speak today. My tile set, sorry about that, is all mountains, just like I said. It will change it to this, like to a way that I need it for. Like, I want to make a mountainside with a river and waterfalls going through it. And that's what I want to do. Just a simple little small walkway, which will look nice in the very end, but it will be good for what we have in store for it. Anyways, before I do anything else, I just want to show you, if you click up here, game, you can change the title from up here if you're not comfortable with your title of your game. And, whoops. And just to show you, when I click on the tile set, it basically does a little small square, and then if I click down and hold it and basically do a little slide, it will do a little highlight. It will just cover it up, and when I bring it over here on the map, it will definitely like bring it in, just like that. But anyways, before we get to do crazy things that are fun, we got to make sure we have the rectangle tool on. The rectangle tool is kind of meant for these and trees, and even for mainly anything really that you're making in your map. It's meant for the main primary stuff. Make sure you have layer 1 selected. This first tutorial is going to go over layer 1, how to make your map, the standard collisions and standard walkway in a way. Sorry for if you can't understand me, but I'm doing my best. This is my first tutorial. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and begin. I just click down and I drag, and I just keep on repeating it if I wish. Just gonna go in, just keep on. Yeah, I think I might gonna do a little bit more. Oh wait, sorry about that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, as you can see, it's very simple. I'm just going back and forth and just selecting the items that I want. And don't worry about these little cracks and stuff in your walls. I'm going to show you how to fix that. It's all very simple. Now this, yet again, it's going to be a simple walkway on the side of the mountain, so it will look nice when it's done, and you won't notice any bad mistakes. It will definitely fit. Now, here's the thing, you got to keep in mind when you do this, you got to keep in mind you're going to have to do little tricks to make everything fit and look right, because that doesn't look good when you do that kind of thing. And this is how you kind of fix it. You kind of do a lower half selection and you just slide it along, so now it looks like there's the upper half right there, but the player can't see it. Anyways, so the next thing is, you're going to see these materials right here are very important. They kind of fix up your map in a lot of ways, because you click one on the edges. This one in this case will be the bottom left, and you see how there's little gaps missing and it doesn't look really good. And what can happen is when I click into these areas, it kind of fixes it up, make it look nice, and I just do that on both sides. Now you can see it has a very nice little edge going along, and right now I'm going to go ahead and continue making the bottom half. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do it that far out. Now this river, even though it looks very straight, it's not going to be straight for long. I'm going to do little crazy techniques with it. It's just going to keep me a line for right now on my little cliff side that I'm going to do for it. And this right here is going to be a waterfall coming down, and there's going to be two more about right here. That's what I have in mind. And then with the cliff too. This one I'm going to actually do a lower one, so it'll look pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, as I go along, I'm just going along seeing what I would like to do best, and just takes a little bit of practice yet again. Alrighty, now this one you don't have to worry about the little edges, but you can fix it up like that, which you should. You don't want it to look pretty bad. And now you can see it's just all coming into play and it all fits in. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the waterfalls in. Now don't worry about the little grass edge right there. That is why I'm telling you that's where we're going to fix it all up, and there's going to be all crazy little techniques to it. So don't worry about that. We're going to have that all looking good pretty soon here. I'm probably going to put another one right there just for the fun of it. Now this is the water. I know it might look a little funny, which just show you that for the rectangle tool, it's seriously a square. If you can see right here, when I drag it around, it is a square, and it's very helpful because of a lot of things. But when you make water in this kind of river stream that I'm going to be doing, you want to use the pencil tool. Pencil tool is great for doing the little river effects, and then even doing little paths, little roads. It's very helpful. What you do is you click one, and then you start dragging along. Figure out where you like to go with it. I'm going to go ahead and keep it like that. I think that looks pretty nice. And alrighty. So now I'm going to go ahead and start fixing up my little path down here and make it start coming all together. But you don't want to do it too close. Okay, now that is coming along quite good, and make sure your waterfalls are good, and I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of water up here. I'm going to drag it along. So now it looks like it's actually coming too. Now, I'm going to be going over plants and this little white edges and stuff, if you try to put it in, it's going to have this on the first layer, and the next tutorial I'll show you how to fix those kind of things and how to make this all come together into a nice looking map. I'm going to show you how to game test it, and I recommend you game test every time you do something. In a few minutes, game test, always game test your map, where you can, one, save. You can see this, save changes to going deep into darkness. I want to click yes because I want this to work. I click yes. I see all my stuff's working, and I noticed one mistake. This is why you want to test it, because it looks like my music was off and I needed a waterfall sound, and I didn't change it before. But anyways, let's go back to it real fast. So there we go. So anyways, even though it's a smaller map, you got to walk around on all the edges just to clarify that there's no way for the player can cut across or walking through things. Just want to make sure it's all good. I always want to game test, so I'll show you mine in upcoming videos. But I can hear the waterfall sounding good, music going along with it, and it's just a great flow. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to put trees and plants and roads and a bridge through here, and it's going to really come together and very fit into the map and look very wonderful. I hope you tune in next time and check it out. I'm Buninch Pro, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow.